Hi, I'm Mr. Lascala. I'm the art teacher at the ECDC. I'm so happy to see you. Today, this is actually a lesson if I am absent for 2 weeks in a row. This is the second week. So I would like to show you colors, lines, and shapes by reading one book, and we'll be doing one project together using all the lines and colors that we can. I'd like you to get a crayon, paper, and a pencil's nice to have so you can sign your name at the very end of the episode. All right, so we are going to have two breaks that are going to be 5 minutes each. I've got my timer ready, but now you can kind of sit back and relax. I'm going to take you on a little adventure and read one of my favorite books called The Day the Crayons Quit by Drew Daywalt. This is a fun book for me to read because I get to do different voices. All those colors. We're going to try to use all these colors in our picture, and you'll see why. The Day the Crayons Quit by Drew Daywalt. Pictures by Oliver Jeffries. That's a title page. This right here is the spine. This is the cover, the front cover. This is the back cover. And I'm actually going to take the jacket off. This is a jacket. Okay. Leave yours on. It's good to protect your books. I find it gets in the way when I'm holding the book upright. One day in class, Duncan went to take out his crayons and found a stack of letters with his name on them. To Duncan. Looks like we have a fire truck and a letter. Let's see. Hey, Duncan, it's me, Red Crayon. We need to talk. You make me work harder than any of your other crayons. All year long, I wear myself out coloring fire engines, apples, strawberries, and everything else that's red. I even work on holidays. I have to color all the Santas at Christmas and all the hearts on Valentine's Day. I need a rest. Your overworked friend, Red Crayon. There's Red Crayon. Look at all the stuff he's talking about. We have hearts and apples and strawberries. We've done all of these. We didn't do a fire truck. That's pretty fun. But I can see how he's overworked. That's a big truck. Dear Duncan, all right, listen, I love that I'm your favorite crayon for grapes, dragons, and wizard hats, but it makes me crazy that so much of my gorgeous color goes outside the lines. If you don't start coloring inside the line soon, I'm going to completely lose it. Your very neat friend, Purple Crayon. There's Purple Crayon, and look, there's those dragons. I like how the grapes are kind of burnt and charred at the bottom. Grapes could be other colors too, remember. Dear Duncan, I'm tired of being called light brown or dark tan because I am neither. I am beige and I am proud. I'm also tired of being second place to Mr. Brown Crayon. It's not fair that Brown Crayon gets all the beans, ponies, and puppies while the only thing I get are turkey dinners, if I'm lucky, and wheat. And let's be honest, when is the last time you saw a kid excited about coloring wheat? Your beige friend, Beige Crayon. Aww. I like how they do his eyebrows. Dear Duncan, Great Crayon here. You're killing me. I know you love elephants, and I know that elephants are gray, but that's a lot of space to color in, all by myself. And don't even get me started on your rhinos, hippos, and humpback whales. You know how tired I am handling all of those big things. So big. Oh, baby penguins are gray, you know. So are very tiny rocks, like pebbles. How about one of those once in a while to give me a break? Your very tired friend, Gray Crayon. Dear Duncan, you color with me, but why? Most of the time, I'm the same color as the page you're using me on, white. If I didn't have a black outline, you wouldn't even know I was there. I'm not even in the rainbow. I'm only used to color snow or to fill in empty spaces between other things, and it leaves me feeling, well, empty. We need to talk. Your empty friend, White Crayon. Can't even see White Crayon. It's a White Cat in the Snow by Duncan. Meow.
Hi, Duncan. I hate being used to draw all the outlines of things that are colored in by other colors, all of which think they're brighter than me. It's not fair when you use me to draw nice beach balls and then fill in the colors of the ball with all the other crayons. How about a black beach ball someday? Is that too much to ask? Your friend, Black Crayon.
Dear Duncan, as Green Crayon, I'm writing for two reasons. One, to say that I like my workloads of crocodiles, trees, dinosaurs, and frogs. I have no problem and wish to congratulate you on a very successful coloring things green career so far. The reason I write is for my friends, Yellow Crayon and Orange Crayon, who are no longer speaking to each other. Both crayons feel they should be the color of the sun. Please settle this soon because they're driving the rest of us crazy. Your happy friend, Green Crayon. Dear Duncan, Yellow Crayon here. I need you to tell Orange Crayon that I am the color of the sun. I would tell him, but we are no longer speaking, and I can prove it. I'm the color of the sun, too. Last Tuesday, you used me to color in the sun on your Happy Farm coloring book. In case you've forgotten, it's on page 7. You can't miss me. I'm shining down brilliantly on a field of yellow corn. Your pal and the true color of the sun, Yellow Crayon. See, they drew in a sun.
Dear Duncan, I see Yellow Crayon already talk to you, but he's being a big whiner. Anyway, could you please tell Mr. Tattletale that he is not the color of the sun? I would, but we're no longer speaking. We both know I'm clearly the color of the sun because on Thursday you used me to color the sun on both the Monkey Island and the Meet the Zookeeper pages in your Day at the Zoo coloring book. Aren't you glad I'm here? Your pal and the real color of the sun, Orange Crayon. Dear Duncan, it has been great being your favorite color this past year, and the year before, and the year before that. I really have enjoyed all the oceans, lakes, and rivers, raindrops, rain clouds, and clear skies. But the bad news is that I am so short and stubby, I can't even see over the railing in the crayon box anymore. I need a break. Your very stubby friend, Blue Crayon. And there's Blue Crayon. That's tiny. Duncan, okay, listen here, kid. You have not used me once in the past year. It's because you think I'm a girl's color, isn't it? Speaking of which, please tell your little sister I said thank you for using me to color in her Little Princess coloring book. I think she did a fabulous job of staying inside the lines. Now, back to me. Could you please use me sometimes to color the occasional pink dinosaur, or monster, or cowboy? Goodness knows they could use a splash of color. Your unused friend, Pink Crayon.
I think pink's a great color for a dinosaur. We really don't understand the colors of dinosaurs. That we don't even know what color they were in the past. So pink could be a color.
Hey Duncan, it's me, Beige Crayon. Why did you peel off all my paper wrapping? Now I'm naked and too embarrassed to leave the crayon box. I don't even know if I have any underwear. How would you like to go to school naked? I need some clothes. Help! Your naked friend, Beige Crayon.
Sometimes the wrappers come off, and sometimes we have to take the wrappers off just so we can sharpen them. Well, poor Duncan just wanted to color, and of course, he wanted his crayons to be happy, and that gave him an idea. When Duncan showed his teacher his new picture, she gave him an A for coloring. That's the highest score you can get. It's like an O for outstanding. And look at what he colored. Everything. There's even a black beach ball. We have an orange whale. We have a pink delivery man or a postal employee. And we have our pink dino and our purple. Oh, wow, I like the black rainbow, but we have a purple dragon next to that and all the fruits over here. How much fun. We're going to try to make a picture like this. Oh, it looks like Duncan even got an A for creativity for drawing that. That's the best you can get. And all the colors are happy and because they're used. The end. All right, let me see you clap. You do the Tyrannosaurus Clap. That's where you put your arms close together. Very nice. All right. So, what do you think that book was about? That's right. The book was about using all the crayons you possibly can. Let me see a thumbs up if you thought the crayons were happy, and a thumbs down if you think they were sad. That's right. All the crayons were sad. They just want to be used more or less in some cases. So we're going to try to use our crayons as much as we can, but we're going to go over some shapes, lines, and colors to help us draw our picture. Now it's time to take our break. Here we are. Our Pokey Parakeet timer. And we're going to set it for 5 minutes. So you can get up, stretch, take a small walk around the room. Please don't leave the class or the room that you're in. And there's our awesome timer. When the red disappears, the alarm will go off. And that's when you're supposed to sit back down. But I want you to kind of get away from the screen for a little bit. You can push the camera away if you need to, if you're stuck in a seat. Sometimes we're stuck in our chair. And you could just kind of do something off to the side. But don't close your computer. Don't turn off the computer. Don't sign off your computer. Just step away from the computer for about 4.5 minutes. All right, come on, back to your seats. All right, back to your tablets, to your computer screens, your smart books. We are going to now talk about the shapes and colors, and we're going to even make our very own type of creature, or creatures, you'll see, in just a few moments. All right, so first we're going to go through them all. What color is this one? Shout it out. Stay on mute. Red. All right, we're going to start with a nice, easy red. Circle, that's right. I'm going to color it in. You can color yours in. You don't have to do this with me if you don't want to. I just want to make sure we know all of our shapes and colors, and we're going to go over a few new ones. Green. Shout out the shape. Very nice. A square. That's right, it's pink. And what shape is it? An oval. Purple. Orchid. Rectangle. Shout out the shape, the color. Orange or orange. Say trapezoid. Maybe you can read it. It's brown. Sepia. Sepia. Semicircle. Blue. Semi-oval. Gray. Star. Blue or indigo. That's in between purple and blue. Crescent. Yeah, let's try this one. Purple or blue violet. It's more blue, I guess, than purple. Watch. We'll see. We'll find out together. Macaroni noodle. Kind of looks like a letter C. Okay, this isn't brown. It could be called brown. It is in the brown family. Burnt sienna. Okay, that's that's an artist color. I used so much burnt sienna when I was painting. All right. That's right, it's a wavy line. We're going to be doing lines now. That's a pink color, salmon. A straight line, that's fine. It's a horizontal line. Say horizontal line. That would make this a vertical line. Let's use one we don't use often. Let's see. Bittersweet. Waves are fine. Does look like waves. Wavy lines. Here's another one we don't use often. Let's let's see if we can find it. Let's try this one. It's green yellow. That's a diagonal line. And our last shape is going to be this color. It's blue, robin's egg blue. A heart. All right, we're going to try to use all those colors in our next drawing. If you don't have those colors, that's okay. You can use the colors that you do have. I don't want anyone to get upset or frustrated. Remember, it's art class. We're supposed to relax, have a good time, and just try the best that we can to do the best that we can. That's all teachers and parents and adults are looking for anyway. So just as long as you're trying, you're doing the right thing. I'm going to give you about 5 more minutes so you can get away from the screen. I'm going to set the timer, and then we're going to continue. We're going to start drawing together step by step to create a lovely scene like Duncan had. All right, come on back to your screens. We're going to try to use some of the colors that we pulled, and we're going to try to recreate Duncan's scene that he created at the back of the book. Okay, not that one. Although if you want to make a bunch of colored crayons, that could be one of the things you can make. I know it's not that. If you want to make that, that's fine. I'm going to show you step by step how to make half of this picture. All right. Let's see if I can probably put it off to the side so you can see most of it. Maybe we could just do that side. All right, so that's the side we're going to try to do. We're going to do that with the whale. All right, so to do that, we're going to need the water on the bottom. You could pick green. It looks like it's green. I'm going to use my green crayon. I'm going to flip my paper over. Remember the paper with all the shapes? I'm going to flip it over and use the back side. I'm going to hold it horizontal. Remember, that's long ways. You can put your paper there so that you can see me. And then I'm going to draw the water, which is kind of like this. All right. With the green. Now I'm going to let it be. And the next thing I'm going to do is it looks like a bus under the water. So it's a long rectangle blue. Get your blue crayon. This is probably my Pacific blue. That'll work. I'm going to draw a rectangle right over here. And it has two wheels. And these are our windows. They could be like rectangular. Mine are kind of like ovals. Put a little light, maybe a bumper. Okay, there's my bus. Okay, the next thing we're going to try to do is the big orange whale. Okay, we're going to get our orange crayon. And the way we're going to do it is like this. Okay, we have okay, that's the tail. Then we have the big part coming out like this. Okay, I'm going to color it all in, except for the eye, which is going to be an oval. Next, I'm going to use red. Red is going to be used for the inside of his mouth, and it looks like we're going to use red for a boat over here. Okay, we're going to put a boat over here today. Okay, our boat is just a series of rectangles. Well, that's not so red, is it? Let me find my other red. Here it is. So here's our red. That's not so red either. Let me find a real red. There we have it. I'm going to use red also for the mouth of the inside mouth of the whale. All right. Next thing I'm going to do is use the black crayon. Now, we have some penguins over here on the back of our whale, but I'm also going to use it for the eye. And the teeth. We have our two penguins on top like this.
We use the black also for our boat. The smoke coming out of the stacks. We can use the black to make a rain cloud. We can use our gray to color it in. We can also use our pink to make an airplane. Let's see, I have a person in there we can do. You can wave with their fingers. We could also then make light green raindrops. We can make a blue crescent moon. That's indigo. That's fine. We'll have an opportunity now to make our very own purple star. Make a few of those. Like that. We're going to use blue to make some hearts. At the very bottom here, we can make fish using the remaining color. We have brown. Here's an easy way to make fish. Or you could make like our rainbow fish. Remember, we have a circle, heart lips, eyes, scales, triangle on the top and the bottom, and a tail fin that's almost like a trapezoid. It's like a rainbow fish. All right, we're going to use this purple for maybe some seaweed. Remember, seaweed could go like this, or like this, or like that. Remember, we could have 3 like a bird's foot, 2 like a V, and a number 1. Or just a wavy one like this, or a wavy one like this. All right, I'm going to use the time to color in the green, the ocean with this blue color, robin's egg. You can color any color you want. See if it looks similar to our picture. It does. All right, we're going to move that off to the side. I'm going to finish coloring this in so you can see the whole picture. I'm going to leave this area down here available so I can write my name. Okay, I'm even going to line it off. Okay, so I have a little rectangle almost that I can sign my name in there. Finish coloring this in. That's right, blue doesn't want to be used for the ocean all the time. We use a lot of the blue. So maybe I'm going to switch over to the green. So all the other areas I didn't color will get colored in with the green color. The ocean is green in some spots after all. But it doesn't matter. Remember, we're just having fun with colors anyway. That's what we're really about today. Remember, this is your drawing, your picture. You can do anything you would like. However colors you want to use, you can do that. I'm going to now color the sky pink.
a nice light color. To do it lightly, I hold it about halfway up. And if you want, you could even use the back to lightly color things in. You just won't get super precision, that's all. I'm going to go really light around the plane so we don't lose the plane. Remember, we have a pink plane up there. All right, there's our picture. I hope you like it. We're going to use some beige to color in our bus at the bottom of the seat. I can make a little jellyfish. Or an octopus. Have some fun with it. Let's add some beaks to our poor little penguins. Don't have eyes, but that's okay. Here's a way to get add eyes. It's your picture. Have fun with it. Do whatever you want. You could definitely do whatever you want on this project. The goal is that you're having fun and you're able to hand it in. Okay, so please sign your name at the bottom in pencil or crayon, but I want you to kind of sign it small. Then I would like you to send it into my email address, KLASCALA@WBOE.net. You'll be able to find this episode on YouTube. You could just search YouTube Willingboro Art. This is an emergency lesson, week 2. Or you could probably just look up shape, color, and line to find this actual episode. I hope you all had a wonderful time. I want you to thank the adult that's with you in the room right now. Say, thank you, adult. And now, I want you to finish coloring your picture in later. It's time to take another screen break. You could do it later. You could do it you could even do it over the weekend. You could finish coloring it in. But once you finish it, send the picture in to my email address, my home connection, and I want you guys to have fun. Have a great day. Have a wonderful week. Keep creating. So long.